Hey everybody, how's it going? Daryl here. This video is long overdue. So I'm going to show you some of the ways you can mount these Chauvet WELL sticks in a creative way. Of course, when you buy the Chauvet WELL sticks, it comes with this tripod, which is pretty good. But then you're like, it's too low to the ground and audiences can't see it once the dance floor is packed. Included is also like these eye mounts, so you can attach this and have this hanging from like an overhead truss or the ceiling, but that's not always an option either. And trussing is a lot of overhead to set up. Included are these mounts, and I think that these are pretty cool because there's magnets on the back. You just have to attach the mounts. I've never had much luck with them. We'll just pretend it's attached. And then you can attach this to your surface if it's metallic. And something also cool about these mounts is that you can just use the mount part and remove the magnet, and you can put like any sort of like O clamp you want, as long as it has an M12. But you know, a lot of the gigs I do, I just don't find opportunities to use magnets, and I'm just not a huge fan of these clamps. They're just really hard to work with. They're really finicky. I know that they put like 2 holes in there so that it accounts for having like this filter, but you know, I'm just not a huge fan of these. And if you're ever playing with them around too much and you accidentally drop them, I mean, that is what happened when it dropped on concrete for me one time, and it's pretty much unusable. So Chauvet gave us like 3 ways to mount these lights, and today I'm going to show you 3 different alternatives. So the diameter of that hole at the bottom is an M12. My friends at NLFX Pro have created this microphone stand to M12 adapter. So you just have to screw this on. And you can use any microphone stand you want. I use this Pile Pro one. It's like the cheapest one on Amazon, and it's pretty good. And that's what the end of the microphone stand looks like, 5/8 inch. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this while it's on the ground. And there you go. So you can adjust the height like a normal microphone. And it's like pretty stable. I wouldn't trust this around clients without some sandbags or a more heavy duty microphone stand, or even a gravity stand. But next to my setup, this is pretty good. This light is evenly balanced, so it's not necessarily top heavy, but it's not bottom heavy. So how do you mount these at an angle? In addition to not really liking the provided clamping mechanism, it requires 2 clamps, 2 points of contact to really secure this light, or it will slip. It doesn't have a bracket like the Astera AX1 does, where you can mount this light with a single point of contact, allowing you to mount these at an angle on speaker stands and gravity stands. You can only really do it if you have like a truss. You can mount these at an angle, like on a gravity stand, a speaker stand, or a truss with this clamp. So I tried many clamps, and that's why it took so long in making these videos, because I was looking for the perfect clamp. Because a lot of these clamps that I purchased on Amazon, they were like suited to handle like weights of like 2 pounds, maybe 3 pounds, and this is 3.3 pounds. And so this is a small rig dual clamp, and this one is like the real deal. This is really heavy duty. This can handle 7.7 pounds, so way over like 3.3. These crab clamps are like versatile enough that it can open up wide enough to go on a 2-inch truss, and then go narrow enough to go onto like a gravity stand or even smaller. And this dual clamp is awesome because it's not only well suited to mount onto a surface like a truss, but it's also well suited to mount onto your WELL STX 180. It has these nice rubber pads to help protect your light. So you can just clamp this onto your tube like that, and then this side can clamp onto the surface you want. So for example, I can clamp it onto this truss, and then I tighten this middle part, and then just like that, it holds it in the position I want. And I can do it to the side, and it will spin a little bit because this is not perfectly centered. So let me release it and make it more centered. Let me tighten this middle part a little bit better. There we go. It's at an angle, it's nice. And so what's awesome about these clamps is that they're rated for 7.7 pounds, which is way above what this weighs. This is 3.3 pounds. And I thought about these clamps too, because I'm like, what if I combined 2 of these together? That would only be 6.6 pounds, still under 7.7. So let me show you my next way of how you can mount these. And so my friends at NLFX Pro have come up with this dual mount. So it's just like a big M12 male. So you can just screw this on the top of one of them, and then onto the bottom of the other. And there you go, you have 2 WELL sticks mounted together. And this claw is awesome because if you have 2 of them mounted together, if you mount it kind of in the center, it'll be able to hold it. You know, it's kind of bowing right now because I didn't tighten it properly, but Here's an example to show you that it can work and it looks great. And while connected, you can display this vertically and just use the stock tripod. And notice that I'm able to do it on gravity stands because it's a single fixed point and I don't need a truss having it mounted on 2 different points to save time and energy. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. And remember that there's links to all these products mentioned in this video in the description below, and clicking on those links helps support this channel. So have you found any other ways? So which is your favorite way to mount the Chauvet WELL sticks? Have you found another way that you like? Let me know down below, and please smash like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next channel. I'll see you in the next video.